the new Kershaw Faultline. Now, there's not a lot of information about this folder at this time. Kershaw's website has not been updated to include this particular product. I would hope in the next few days they do include that and they expand upon the specifications and details of this blade. Now, what this is an item that's kind of caught my attention, kind of by surprise. I typically don't get kind of distracted like I am now, but I went as far as I could go in terms of trying to collect as much information on this that is available outside of Kershaw's site. And so this is what I've kind of gathered. It uses an 8CR13 MOV blade steel. There is possibly and potentially a black oxide coating. I do not believe this is a black stonewash finish, but it's kind of hard to tell what this limited uh, image that I have here and the next one. I only have two pictures. That's the only one I can find on the whole web. So it's very limited, very mysterious blade. But there is obviously, to my knowledge, some type of coating, and it most likely is a black oxide coating. That's what typically Kershaw uses. Now, on the spine of the blade, as you can see, there's a small, very subtle thumb ramp that looks to be jimped, and it is a flipper knife. It uses the Kershaw KVT ball bearing system. A KVT, if you don't know what that means, it just means Kershaw Velocity Technology. So that particular ball bearing system uses a caged ball bearing. So it basically is self-contained. So that's cool if you need to take the knife apart. So the handle material is actually one piece molded. It looks like it's two pieces or that there's an insert, but it's not. Actually, it's one piece, but it's just differential colored on the two parts of the grip. And I really like the black on the olive. You know, that, to me, it really works good. So it's a very attractive looking knife. And I'm not really sure exactly why. It just comes together very nicely. So it's a liner lock and it has a deep carry pocket clip. But I'm very curious though if it has traditional liners or if they're skeletonized liners inside that handle, and what's the weight on this? I don't know. I don't have any clue at all. But just looking at the videos of people interviewing Kershaw during SHOT Show 2018, I kind of would have to speculate though that the size of the handle is probably around like 4.25 inches. That's just kind of my guess. I think that's pretty close. So probably between 4 and 4.25, maybe just a tad bit bigger. It's kind of hard to tell. But I mean, what do you think about this blade? It's just a good looking blade. I'm not sure, like, once again, why it's so nice looking to me. It's just, I think it's just a little bit different, than some of the things I've seen lately. So, yeah. So, I mean, Kershaw Faultline, and I'm not even sure how to actually say that or write that. So I'm not sure if it's fault line like one word or two words, or if there's a dash in between fault and line. I don't know, and I don't think anyone really knows what's going on with this knife. It's really strange though, because most, if not almost all, of the Kershaw lineup for 2018 is on their site. And then you have this knife that is just not there. And so you almost wonder, is this something that's going to come out like a lot later in the year and they don't want to promote it now because they don't have it available? And I even went to all of the major dealers, knife dealers in America, and they don't even have this for pre-order. They don't even mention it. You do a very in-depth keyword search on Google, you don't get anything. Like, it's like zero. Like this knife does not exist. So yeah, what do you think about this knife? Is it kind of interesting? Because in a very odd way, it's just interesting to me. So hopefully we'll get some more information in the near future.